Hey guys, welcome back to the Max Sauce channel. So this is part 2 on Teaonher. If you haven't seen part 1, I really advise you to please watch it. I'm going to put something right here on the screen for you guys to look at it. So you guys will be caught up in the reason why I'm against this Teaonher app. So before I even show you the basis of the Teaonher app, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit why I'm against it and how come we're here now and everything. Similar to the Teaonher app, there's an app for women called the T Dating Advice for Women. The app launched earlier in 2023, but it started getting popular of 2025 in the summertime. And this tagline is helping women date safe. So just like how I'm going to explain about the Teaonher, the Teaonher is kind of similar like the the dating advice. So basically, you get to figure out which guy is a green flag and which one is a red flag. And it's different other women can comment on their profiles and say their thoughts and everything. That seems pretty simple enough. And the team who created the app was very happy and claimed that the app got over 200 downloads, making it a very successful app. So, when there comes success, there is going to be some hatred. And trust me, there is a lot of hatred and everything. So here comes the angry men, and they are pissed off that their information is being used and spread out without their consent and everything. I found an article saying on July 25th, 4chan users claimed that they found a database related to the app that includes pictures of users' IDs and other information, adding more fuel to the privacy fire. So what does that mean? So it means that any person who is on the T dating advice, they put their own personal information in, and somehow someone found all of their database and they actually got exposed. It is crazy how that happened and everything. So that's not really a legal issue, for some people can say, but it asks fascinating questions about privacy, the data age, and the norms of normal romancy. Like I said in the last video, dating is drastically changed. You can't just say, hey, I like you, let's go out and everything. It's not like that anymore. You have to get this type of information. You have to get her the socials. You have to figure out what she likes and everything. But the thing is, it's all on the phone. It's not like you can just go up to a girl and say, I like you, let's go out. She either rejects you or she doesn't reject you. It's not like that anymore. With the T dating app, some men have complained that the act of enabling issues to post pictures of them without their consent violating their private rights. And it is true. I did find some informations of men who are very pissed off why their information's out there. For instance, I can give you an example. This is not a true example, but I can give an example. For instance, imagine if I was on that app and everything. I wouldn't say I'm a red flag or anything, but imagine different types of women are talking about me and saying I'm a red flag. You should not interact with them. And me, who's not ready for a relationship, but imagine if I'm ready for a relationship. What happens if like all these girls just avoid me and I'm just like, what's going on? And you kind of think about it. It's T. Why is T interfering in our relationships now? And the thing is, I kind of predict this was gonna happen. Soon as the women created this app, a lot of the men are pissed off, and they're gonna find a way to fight back. And a lot of the women are saying, "You can't do it. This is our app. Stay away." And then a few months, not even a few months, probably like a month later, the Teaonher has been dropped. So the men were very pissed about this. And like I said, I had a feeling they're gonna make an app, and here we are, Teaonher. So I did have to wait 24 hours for them to to verify me. And when I woke up this morning, I got an email saying I was verified. Right before I clicked this video, I had to see this app for myself and everything. And this app is really, it's not really usable. It's very glitchy. There's really not that much people you can find on there, but there is some disturbing things on here. I'm going to show you a little bit of what I saw and everything, but I'm not going to show you too much. So when I open up the app, this is how it looks. It's basically you get to just look and figure out which woman is a red flag, which one is yellow means probably intermediate, and there's some green flags and stuff. So if I click on this person is a red flag. It has a danger alert. So I don't want to go too much into it because I don't know who this girl is, but people are saying that this person has STDs and you should stay away from her. Okay, that's pretty much a positive side to this app, but when you kind of look around and everything, it kind of seems like some of these people kind of seem like haters and everything. Because someone says, oh, this girl, she's definitely an eater. You should definitely hit her up because you're definitely going to have so much fun. And it's just like, is that part of dating or that's just part of a hookup? And, some guys are not looking for a hookup. They're looking for a relationship. So I really don't understand why some of these comments are on here because you go look at these comments. So I don't know if you guys can see the comments. So I clicked on a random profile and you kind of see people are calling this person ugly and everything. That's kind of messed up in a way. And the reason why I'm not going to show you more of the app is because there's some profiles that some people dox some women on there, even put their Instagram and their actual numbers on there. And now if that's called harassment. And you shouldn't really be doxing anyone on the internet. That's really bad. And I wouldn't do that, so why would you do that? So, this is where we are now. This is dating. Because dating means tea. And I don't like that. It's very cringe and it's very disgusting. There's really not much to do on this app. There's few reviews on women. I live in Hollywood, Florida, so I checked around my area. I did Pembroke Pines, Florida. I did Miramar, Florida. I did Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And there's really not that much to see because, like I told you, this app is basically new. It only has 2 stars, but the comments are just really cringe because a lot of these guys were just asking for the Instagram and to see if like it's gonna be a quick hit or anything, and then they're gonna talk shit on the app and say, "Oh, she's a hoe. Don't mess with her." Why would you? Why would you engage in that? Like, why would you engage in that? Some men who are looking for a relationship probably go on there to see like, what do you guys think? But you guys are basically to some women saying she's easy, she's a hoe. You can just get in her pants real easy. I'm like, that's not part of the relationship process that most guys are looking for. I did find a few positive things. Like I said, some guys will talk about this girl has an STD or this girl will just waste your time because she's a cash cow. Don't do anything. I actually really like that, but for everything else that I've seen, I don't like. And this is the problem that we're having in this generation. In this generation, they're so focused on being online and finding a relationship. And now, since there's the T app, there's going to be so much tea now. I don't think anyone's going to be in a relationship anymore. So, I am glad that I haven't seen any women that I know on this app. Like I said, I'm very glad to see that because if I did, I would not show their faces on here, and I'll find a way to report on the person who reported one of my friends on there. I'm like, this is wrong. This is very, very wrong. Okay. I have to say this for anyone who's watching this. I understand that dating has changed and you want to find the right significant other and share love, but talking shit on T apps is not gonna work. As a single man, I want to know exactly what girl I'm talking to, what type of past she has and everything. But the thing is, going on the T app and figuring that out, it's kind of feels like I'm going against her back. It will be more better if you just communicate with that person. If that person doesn't want to communicate with you, that's fine. You could just move on and find the next person to communicate with. But going on a T app and talking crap about them doesn't make you more superior than you are. Yes, I understand. The women, they started it first. But the thing is, it doesn't mean the men should do it the same, because these comments are very disgusting. Like, some of these guys are exposing these girls out here, just like how the women are exposing the men. But the thing is, I knew this was gonna happen. It's gonna be an on-site war. It's basically, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna go too in thought to like what I'm trying to say. I'm saying, if you really want a relationship and you just don't understand what type of person you're talking to, maybe you should just try to talk to that person better, communicate with them instead of going on, you know, like these apps. Like, you shouldn't be going on these apps. You shouldn't. You really shouldn't. Because, to be real, being on a T app is very toxic. I believe that T dating service and Teaonher is a way for men and women to fight with each other. Since the popularity of the T dating advice, women feel like they made dating dating safe for themselves. But I will have to disagree with that, because they have to think of the repercussions of exposing men's private information on the app to thousands and millions of women to just judge that one person. Because, I'm not going to say what can actually happen in real life, but that can have a negative effect on a person's mental state and everything, knowing that a whole bunch of people are talking behind their back and not even knowing about it because it's on a T app. So, like I said, you guys, if you're thinking about downloading the Teaonher or the T dating advice app, I'm not telling you no, but you're not gonna like it. And I'll tell you this: the Teaonher is free, but the T dating advice, it is free, but there is a paywall that you do have to pay for, and I'm pretty sure you guys would not like to hear of that. So I'm done rambling about this. I'm pretty sure there's probably gonna be more stories about this for me to talk about. So would there be a part three? I'm not entirely sure, but if you guys really want more, just let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Let you guys know in the comments. Let you guys know what you guys think about this video, and yeah, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.